1, 2, 3. Ready? Last week I realized that you guys know nothing about me. So this is why this week I'm going to be telling you 20 facts that you guys may or may have not known. Ready? I'm Jerome Zander, where Unity stands. Fact 0. This isn't my first fact because it's too basic to be part of my fact list, but I think it's important to include. So my name is Jerome Zander, and people call me by my nickname, which is part of my last name, Zan, Z-A-N. And let's get to the first fact. Fact 1. I live in upstate New York in the Hudson Valley. I've lived in the same house my entire life. I've never moved anywhere. I lived in the same bedroom. I've been sleeping in the same bedroom since I was a mere child. A baby, pretty much. Fact 2. I'm the youngest of 3 siblings. The oldest is my sister, and I have 2 middle brothers, plus my mom and my dad, and me. Fact 3. My oldest brother is gay, and he has been such a great role model, and he's been such a great source of inspiration. He helped me come out and advise me on who to trust and who to tell that I was gay. Fact 4. I have 2 dogs, Dusk and Brie. They are both Labradors, and I love them very much. Fact 5. Both of my dogs are part of the non-profit organization Guiding Eyes for the Blind. My family and I volunteer there by fostering their female breeding dogs, broods. For example, my dogs, Dusk and Brie, are broods, and we take care of them until they're ready to have puppies. When they do have puppies, the puppies are trained to become seeing guide dogs and service dogs. Fact 6. I enjoy theater and I'm part of the drama club at school, and currently we are working on to put on a spring production of the concert version of Bright Star. Fact 7. I enjoy music. I play the flute and piccolo for my school's wind ensemble and symphony orchestra. I've been playing these instruments for the past 8 years. Fact 8. Because I like playing music, this led me to my 8th fact. I enjoy writing and composing my own music. For example, most of the music you hear in my videos I've written myself. My best piece so far is what you hear in my intros. It is called Montaña, and it is inspired by Spanish, Hispanic, Latin music. Fact 9. My favorite sport is ice skating, more specifically ice hockey. My brother and I go out usually twice a week if the pond is frozen, and we play for about 2 hours. Fact 10. My favorite hobby and pastime is playing with Legos. I love to design and build my own mocks, my own creations. I love to build city buildings for the little minifigures to live in. My latest project so far is in a luxury apartment building. Fact 11. I also enjoy art. My favorite type is modern art, and that's what most of my works are inspired by. I usually love to use acrylic paint or colored pencil. And if you watch my videos, which you are now, I created my UnityZan logo myself using watered down acrylic paints and markers. Fact 12 is kind of random. I am a Virgo, and I have no idea what that means. If you do know what a Virgo is, write a comment because I would love to find out. Fact 13. When I grow up, which is very soon, I want to be an ER or an OR nurse, just like my oldest sister and my brother. It's going to take a lot of work, but I'm determined to get there. Fact 14. My favorite subject in school is chemistry. I'm taking a chemistry course right now, and I'll be taking a higher chemistry class next year. Fact 15. In school, I hate group projects with a burning passion. I would rather work independently, but I don't mind collaborating with other students. Like, we work on our separate projects, but we talk to each other to gain ideas. Because I hate being the one who always ends up doing all the work, because I'm always the smarter.
because I'm always the
smarter student, and I'm always stuck with the less fortunate students. And I hate doing their work for them. So I'd rather work independently than work with somebody, because I'm independent. Fact 16. This is, you guys are going to be annoyed at me because of this fact, because in school I'm always the one who raises their hand for every single question. Not because I'm the teacher's pet, not because I want to show off, just because I know every question. And if no one else raises their hand, who's going to answer the question? I will. So I always answer every question, and guess what? That gets me good grades for participation. And I suggest you do it too. Fact 17. My favorite color is blue, but the color green looks best on me because of my green eyes. Fact 18. My favorite season of the year is fall, because of all the leaves and all leaf peeking, because of all the leaves, and I just love the cooler temperatures after the brutal summer. But my favorite feeling of the year is when you're stuck inside because of winter, and the first time it's like 50 degrees and you can open your windows when it gets closer to spring. Fact 19. This is kind of random, but my favorite houseplant are succulents. I have been neglecting them recently, so you can tell because this guy's kind of wilting. But I'll water them after this video. And my favorite outdoor plant is a pine tree or evergreen tree, because I love the smell of when their needles, of their like, that evergreen smell of, like, for example, when you cut down a Christmas tree and they have that smell. I just love that smell so much. Is what I'm describing an evergreen fetish? Hopefully not. Fact 20. I can't stand messes. I'm very organized, and I can't stand people who have messes. For example, at school, like when a kid opens up their locker and it's just a complete mess, or like their backpack, or if they're like their binders just full of papers and not neatly organized by like notes, tests, and homework, they're dead to me. For some reason, I have one more fact. I thought I had 20, but really I have 21, so I guess a bonus fact. I never had a relationship before, or a strong best friend. The longest duration of a friend I've had is less than a year. This is because of, let's just say, a toxic relationship, or people abandoning me if I tell them some secret about me. For example, when I came out to my friend group, they kind of all vanished. They just abandoned me. And currently I have a few good friends, but I wish I was more lucky. Well, this is another story for another time. I won't keep going. And my second bonus fact is, if you have any other questions of who I am, please put the question in the comments and I'll answer them, or if there's enough of them, I'll create another video sometime. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I have one more fact. I'm UnityZan, where Unity stands.